There's something unique about this foundation that's endeared my heart to being a part of this, and that is having a heart for the people, young people from all across the face of Africa. One of my revered mentors told me, he said, Adeniyi, if you fail in your lifetime, Africa is doomed. We are the last hope that Africa has got. So, we are here to rekindle the hope of Africa. And so we can afford to fail. And that I saw in this foundation. And that was why I connected with this foundation. As I've been introduced, privileged to be vice chairman of the board of this global organization, and also the chairman of the Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Ogun State chapter. But my journey didn't start with luxury. It began on the streets of Lagos as a bus conductor and a tire organizer, relying on different menial jobs for survival and for getting education. My story is one of God's help, His grace, perseverance, also vision, and a relentless pursuit of success. And today, I want to share with you how you too can build a global brand, no matter where you start from. It's not bad to start local, but you must aim global. This event covers essential strategies to help you develop a global mindset, build global relationships, and establish global businesses. So, in this event, you'll be allowed to ask questions and present your challenges to get answers and solutions to them. Because when God wants to speak, He's a God of men to men. He won't come down directly to see you. So endeavor to write all your questions down to ask at the appropriate time. By the end of this event, you have clear, actionable takeaways that can apply to your businesses which you're about to start, or maybe you're already in them, and hence enhance your journey towards building a global brand. As we have seen from the panel session, a lot have been learned that I even took notes my very self. Because the day you stop learning, you start dying. There are challenges we have before us, and one of it is limited understanding of the global market. The second one is narrow vision and lack of exposure. The third challenge we have before us is challenges in building relationships. And the fourth one we have is lack of resilience and persistence. And the fifth challenge we have before us is taking God out of our equation. That is removing the capital letter G from the word grace. That when it is removed, the rest is race. Running on a treadmill without making motion. What are the solutions? 1. Develop a global mindset. Understand the global markets. That is to build a global brand. The first step is to think beyond your immediate environment. Understand the global market, its strengths, demands, and the cultural nuances that derive consumer behavior. This understanding will help you position your brand to resonate with diverse audiences. For instance, currently, in the Nigeria foreign direct investments, the real estate sector plays a major part of the investment drive that brings in funds to this country, for instance. And to that end, our organization took our building projects to the footsteps of Nigerians living in the diaspora market. And that has significantly helped our growth, having attributed about 90% of our sales to the diaspora market. So many of our estates have in it majorly people in the diaspora. Under that, developing a global mindset, expand your horizon. Don't limit your ambitions to local successes. Challenge yourself, just as one of the speakers said here, to see the world as your marketplace. Travel, learn, and engage with people from different cultures. This not only broadens your perspective, but also opens up new opportunities to your businesses. By the grace of God, our business is in different continents today, and it is owing to the fact that I was able to see beyond Nigeria And in different places of the earth, we have people representing deal clinchers as a brand today. You don't need all the millions. You just need one small idea and be open to networking with people with an open mindset. B, innovate and adapt. Learn to adapt. In the rapidly changing global market, adaptability is key. It was also said here. What works in one region may not work in another. You must be willing to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Stay agile and be ready to pivot when necessary. Now, leverage technology. Technology is a powerful tool that can bridge the gap between local and global. Utilize digital platforms to reach a wider audience, streamline your operations, and innovate your offerings. Embrace technology to stay competitive and relevant in the global market space. The third challenge solution is this: cultivate strategic partnership. I've often said this a number of times that, see, just like you heard here, that I even said it, that the next currency is partnership. And somebody said that your network is your net worth. And somebody said collaboration is the new competition. From our speakers we have here, indeed, it is key. By the grace of God, beginning from tomorrow night, I'll be embarking on a world tour to preach the gospel of real estate to Nigerians living in different countries of the world. But it wouldn't have been made possible if I never opened my mind to collaborate with people. Now, people are the one gathering people together in different countries to invite me to come speak to people who want to invest back home in Nigeria. The power of collaboration. There was no way I could be there to talk to people I never knew before, but someone is there talking to people on my behalf. But it wouldn't have been possible if I never took a step. As a serious-minded business person, you must have the visa of different countries at your disposal, because when the need arises, you'll be able to move when need be. So, network beyond borders. So, building a global brand is not a solo journey. It requires strategic partnerships that can help you enter new markets and navigate foreign terrains. Network beyond borders. Attend international conferences. I listened to one of our speakers who spoke about Harvard, who spoke about INSEAD, who spoke about different foreign schools or institutions. Now, don't limit yourself. Please think global. So, attend international conferences, join global business networks, and connect with like-minded entrepreneurs. For instance, I'm a part of a global community where I needed to pay $10,000 just to be in a WhatsApp group. Can you imagine that? But of course, I can tell today that what that group has earned me is way beyond billions of pounds. Collaborate more and compete less. In today's interconnected world, collaboration often leads to greater success than competition. Look for opportunities to collaborate with other businesses, both locally and internationally. And together, you can achieve more than you could alone. The fourth challenge, the solution is prepare for challenges. Expanding beyond borders is not without its own challenges. Building a global brand comes with a set of challenges like legal hurdles, cultural barriers, and operational difficulties, to mention a few. But these challenges are not insurmountable. They are stepping stones to greater achievements. I'll give you an example. About 2 years ago, or about a year plus, we were to register our company in the United Kingdom. And when I got the information that there are things to know before you could do that, I had to pay. And the payment was to seek guidance or advice from a solicitor. And each hour is about £100. When you calculate in naira, you know how much it is. And I said, oh, just for advice. No, I don't want. And so someone told me, he said, sir, you are not ready to move here. If you are ready, you have to part with that money. I said, for every 1 hour? He said, so when it is 1 hour, 0 minutes, that is £200. So I had to sit down with myself and package all the thoughts together I've gathered information from right and left and put it together before the meeting. So in such meetings, you don't laugh, because every laughter, you can lose another £100. All right, and I had to do that with different solicitors just to get ideas. So meaning, if you don't put in dollars, don't expect to get dollars. If you don't put in pounds, don't expect to spend pounds. So we can only sell in that country today simply because some money has been invested in there. So embrace persistence and resilience. The key to overcoming these challenges is persistence and resilience. So don't give up even when the going gets tough. Stay focused on your vision and keep pushing forward no matter the obstacles. I remembered when I made one first huge sales in the United Kingdom. I saw money, and the product bought was in Nigeria, and so the money is needed in Nigeria, and there's a restriction that you can't move more than £9,999 to Nigeria. How do you move such money? And that is just one batch of the many 10,000s. So it was a problem because of the fact that many of our people have misconstrued and misrepresented the nation over there. So there are ways to overcome these challenges, but of course, if you don't collaborate, they won't tell you how it is being done in a legal and legitimate way. So you can still do businesses across the world, and there are ways to get it done. Finally, integrate spirituality in your business. That is the solution to the fifth challenge. One under it is sensitivity to divine guidance. As you build your brand, don't underestimate the power of spirituality in business, because I often say everybody is using something. If you don't use something, somebody will use you for something. Being sensitive to divine guidance can lead you to opportunities that others might miss. So listen to that inner voice and let it guide your decisions. And also integrate faith in business. Integrate your faith into your business practice. It will only give you strength and courage, but also help you build a brand that stands for something greater than just profits. A business rooted in faith is a business built to last. In closing, building a global brand is a journey that requires vision, adaptability, strategic partnership, resilience, and faith. As someone who started from humble beginnings and expanded beyond borders, building estates, giving keys to more than 1,000 people in the last 16 years, I can confidently tell you that it's possible no matter where you are starting from. And please, never look at your background to say that is why you are where you are. No, your background is not the reason why your back is on the ground. It means irrespective of where you come from, like a boy like me from Shomolu Bariga that had no bearing, now sitting with kings, with presidents of nations, simply because I believed that irrespective of my background, I can still do exploits. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best in the journey to building a global brand. Thank you.